My Dirt Floor Garage here, and welcome to the lab. Today we're going to be doing an alternator. This is my assistant, Igor. No, it's Igor. His grandfather worked for my grandfather. Anyways, I'm going to work on a one-wire alternator. It's usually called the GM. The one I have is a Wilson. If you go into O'Reilly's and ask for a Wilson one-wire alternator, you should be able to get it. Alright, here's the setup right now. Here's the alternator. And here is a electric motor that I have set up, which I will use to power the alternator. Alright. My negative cable is hooked up here. My positive cable is hooked up to this stud right here. Now I have a jumper going to the furthest pin. You've got two pins there. The furthest pin away from that stud right there is where you need to have your jumper. This will excite the alternator and make it work. If it's set for a long time, they can demagnetize, and if they do, they will not work. This will actually make that work. It's called an exciter wire. Now the battery, I'll hook this all up. I've got to figure out how to set up the multimeter so you can see that. So let me set that up now. Alright, putting the belt on. Let's see what we got. Alright, I've got the battery hooked up. I'm fixing to fire up. Alright, this is a Chevy one-wire alternator. I don't know if you can see it, but it says Delco Rimney. That actually is a GM. Delco makes the GM ones. I don't think it says that one. It may say it on that too. My motor's getting a little warm, so I'll have to see what's going on with that. But I'm going to switch out this GM one and put it on there. Now this alternator that I've got worked yesterday. It tested out, it actually charged, so I do not know what is going on, but we'll swap alternators and see what we can do. Alright, this is the new alternator, or the other alternator. It's going to be quick for those belt, so I guess let's see if there's any change. Give that a little bit of a chance. Okay, get you a shot of the new one now. Okay, still nothing. Big old 0. Okay, one more thing I can try. Now, I tested this alternator yesterday with this configuration, and it did charge. Why it's not doing it today, I have no idea. Hence the lab I'm trying to learn. I will probably take the alternator off of Betty. I know it works. I have tested it, and we'll test it before I pull it. I'll start the engine up and we'll run the multimeter on that to make sure that is good. And then we'll hook that up to this little contraption and see if it works. And if it doesn't work, then that means I need to modify my contraption, which will be the next step. If it does work, then that will mean that these two alternators are bad, which I was thinking they were both good because they were in my cabinet, but so see. All right, it's hooked up. 12. Like 1270. Go ahead and get this thing. She didn't want to start this morning.